It truly is refreshing with just how dark Jujutsu Kaisen can be. What is up, y'all? It's your man, Dad Dude, bringing you guys another Jujutsu Kaisen review video. I am giving out subscriptions down below, so go hit that button. I'd appreciate it. I was a bit disappointed at first when I saw that it wouldn't be Gojo and Yuji working the movie theater case, but instead would be Nami and Yuji. I gotta admit though, after seeing how Nami plays off of Yuji, I do like the pairing. Now, I think that Nami will also play really well off of Gojo with how serious he is, but that seriousness that Nami has probably makes him a pretty good teacher in the field for Yuji, and it will also probably benefit Yuji to shadow someone who's not like insanely powerful. Not to say Gojo isn't a good teacher. I love Gojo's character just as much as everybody else, and Gojo is probably the perfect person to train Yuji in how to harness curse energy and how to fight with curse energy. But I would have to think there is a value in being in the field with someone who doesn't defeat every curse they come across without breaking a sweat. You can learn a lot from that person when you're first starting out, because you have to see somebody actually have to work at it. Where Gojo's at a point now where he doesn't really have to work at defeating curses much anymore. He's so insanely powerful that how much benefit can you get from shadowing him in the field? Now, when it comes to training Yuji how to harness his power, Gojo is the perfect person, because Yuji has such an insanely high potential that having an insanely powerful teacher can help him reach that potential. Whereas in the field, you need someone a little more down to earth, have to watch somebody have to go through a process of defeating curses, whereas Gojo can pretty much slaughter any curse he comes across. Yuji has made some real progress in being able to harness curse energy, and if his fighting style is going to be based around channeling curse energy into his punches and kicks, that's going to be fucking amazing to watch. I don't know about you guys, but I much prefer close range combat in my anime over, energy beams and shit like that. That seems to plague the shonen genre. I much prefer good old fashioned close range hand to hand combat that just so happens to be accentuated by different powers and abilities and energies and stuff like that. But the base is still to be close range hand to hand or physical combat. It's cool to watch characters use some their grandiose technique and maybe some cool energy beam from far away. But I like those in very rare moments. It makes it more special. But if everything's based off large energy attacks, it's colorful and it fills the screen, but to me it's not as visually appealing as good smooth animation of a hand-to-hand combat scene. And if Yuji's fighting technique is going to be based around channeling curse energy into his punches and kicks, I think that bodes really well for the future of this show and how interesting Yuji's character is and will be. So not only is Mojito able to horribly disfigure people's bodies, but he can also do that and keep them alive. He is able to transform people's bodies and make them look and behave like curses. Dude, that's fucking sick. And according to the scientist lady who works for the Jujutsu sorcerers, the people feel the pain of their bodies being transformed. Are they aware of what they're doing while they're being after they're transformed? They said in the show that he does something to the brain where they're confused, or maybe they don't or they aren't conscious of what they're doing. But even without that is fucking sick and dark, and I love it. I love what it does to the tone of the show and how it affects the plot. I think this is one of the things that makes this show so special. It really drives home the message that what happens in the show really affects normal people. Whether or not the Jujutsu sorcerers are able to stop Mojito has implications on the lives of people who aren't really part of the plot, just people in everyday life within the world of the show who are just living their lives, going about their daily routines. They can be affected by what goes on between the Jujutsu sorcerers and the curses and the evil Jujutsu sorcerers. They can be affected by that, and that is the beauty of the cafe scene that we got from a few episodes ago. That was just a room full of innocent bystanders who just happened to be in the wrong place when a curse came in and decided to get angry and incinerate a room full of innocent bystanders. That is an insanely dark scene, and it's kind of hard to watch, but it adds to the real weight of the show, what is going on in that scene and the story in general, where people who have nothing to do with the plot, these people don't know about curses, they don't know about Jujutsu sorcerers, they have no idea who Mojito is and what he's trying to do, or Yuji is and who Sukuna is. They know nothing about that kind of stuff, and they are basically collateral damage. They get killed anyway, and that really adds to what the tone that the show is trying to set for its action and its plot and its characters. it makes everything hit a little harder. Like, I don't remember any scenes like that cafe scene in Bleach or Naruto. Like I'm as big a fan of Bleach and Naruto as anyone else, but they don't have any scenes like that. My Hero Academia and Black Clover definitely don't have any scenes like that. Although I gotta admit, I stopped watching Black Clover around episode 110. You'll fill me in the comments if in the past, I think 40 episodes since I started watching, if we gotten a scene in Black Clover like the scene we got, like the cafe scene in Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't think we have. And that's not to say that those shows suffer because they lack that kind of darkness. More so to say that Jujutsu Kaisen excels because it has that kind of dark element to it. That's what makes the show so special. It's what sets it apart from the other, shonen anime that we're currently getting right now. Like, yeah, I think Jujutsu Kaisen, at least as far as it is right now, it's only 8 episodes in, not insanely far in, but it is better than Black Clover was at this point. And I think Black Clover is personally a mediocre anime. It's not bad, it's not really good, it just is. But it really has this is what gives Jujutsu Kaisen the potential to be better than a lot of the shonen anime we've gotten over the past 10 years or so, because it introduces an element that not a lot of those shows have. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you on this one. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, and also hit me up in the comments. I respond to almost everything. If you didn't like the video, again, hit me up in the comments so we can talk about why. If you were so inclined to subscribe, I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.